on. Put some of that college education to use. Look, look. Just like that. Like that. Come on. Where's it at? Oh, that's not it. It's on the long edge. Look.
I'm pulling on the long edge.
Look, it's on the long edge.
And I pulled on the long edge over here.
Oh my God. Time! Alright guys, we're switching the radiator out on this 77. Got some crazy looking shit on the ground. Almost looks like oil, but it's not. It's settled in the puddle, as you can see. I think it's from this radiator. This radiator was, I had a real nice 1978 C10 step side, and it's having issues, so I replaced this radiator with a good Griffin unit. Solved all the issues, but it didn't leak or anything, so I saved it and I was using it on my run stand. But bringing it out here, I know we washed it out. I washed a bunch of shit out of it, and then put it on here to replace it, because the one on here was leaking all the way. So anyway, I got her hoses off, top, bottom. I got a transmission off. We're gonna see if we can get this puppy out of here. And then I ordered it's like $100 on eBay. Took a chance on it. My cousin sent me this, so we're gonna take a chance on a $100 radiator. Normally I pick up the Griffin units or cold case, but we're just gonna give her a shot and see how it does. So let me get this out of the way. Let's get the old one out and see if we can get the new one to fit. So I'm pretty sure the bottom of this one is plugged up, because I've had the plug out of it draining, but look at all that's coming out that side over there. With the drain out, it still had either about a quarter or a third radiator full of fluid. So pretty sure she stopped up in the bottom, but it's just more of that. Now I'll flush the shit out of this motor, but I think I may have to run some more stuff through it, and you know, finish getting the rust out of it, because I'm pretty sure that's what that is rust. Oil's a different color, and the oil's still full, so I don't know, but we're gonna replace the radiator with this unit here. Let's go ahead and open it up. And let me get it out and compare it to the old one. All right, so I got it out, comparing it to the old one. She's pretty close. Little note that it does have a little bit of damage to the fins. The way it was boxed, I guess. It seemed like it was pretty well boxed, but I guess not well enough. Everything looks to line up right. So it even has, like where this one has that, it has that. Looks like it has a plug in it. So we're gonna see if she'll fit. So let me see if it'll set in there. All right, so I got our little $100 Chinese unit put in here. As you can see, we got a little bit of a gap right there. I may have to reseat this. Maybe that's what's, no, I'll have to go under and look, but got a little bit of a gap right there. That's whatever. It's supposed to be a 3-row, I think. Make sure to take out the little red stoppers, because they fit inside. I could see getting a hose on it and completely blocking it off and causing a real shit show. So, still flushing this out. Whole lot of the shit come out of this radiator. You can see the water that's out of it. So I don't know. Something weird there. So we're gonna throw it in the scrap pile this time instead of the used later pile. So let me hook all this back up, and then we'll flush this thing some more and make sure everything connects. All right, so I got it back in. Everything seems to fit. We'll see. Pretty easy swap. I just removed these bolts right here, pushed that back, pulled the old one out, pushed a new one in. We made our connections. I hooked the battery back up. Right now I got it flowing, draining right here. We're gonna start this thing and let it run and see if we can get some of that old water instead of going through the radiator to come out down there. So, see if I got the battery tight enough. She should start right up. Man, look at that. What a fucking machine. So, we're just gonna sit here and let it run. Push all that water down through there and see what it does. Let's check for a leak in the transmission side of it. Probably couldn't tell right now, it washed right off, so we'll have to wait on that. But we'll let it sit here and run for a minute and see what it does. Alright, so it's the next day. Went ahead and flushed her again. I got good clean water coming out. Filled her up. Let me turn it off real quick. Alright, so good clean water coming out. As you can tell, it's just like rust residue or something because it's not old. So that's from last night. Hose is hooked up, good clean water. Filled her up. I think my alternator's shit in the bed. So I'm gonna run to Summit and grab new hoses, new alternator, new hose, and we'll put her on. So that's just here. Let's take a look at the little Chinese radiator. As we pointed out last night, there is a gap here. Gotta look. There may be a different piece that goes up here that will bring all that back in. So I'm gonna give that a look and see. Other than that, it fits. Hopefully it ships. I didn't see any leaking here. What you do see is just water right now. So we're gonna maybe run into town to the gun store in this thing and just go, but I'm afraid my alternator is boiling my battery. It's a brand new battery, so it's putting out like 17, 18 volts, which may cause the battery to explode, so we're gonna go ahead and replace it. Other than that, this unit is ready to walk away from. So I just got to do something with the seat and get the trim rings. I've got like 50 of them out here. I don't have 4 of the same ones, and then the 4 I do have the same ones don't fit. So thanks for checking it out. It's just a look at a little cheap Chinese radiator. So have a good afternoon.